Hello and welcome to another edition of An English Guy Watching Wrestling. I'm the English Guy, I'm Nick. Thank you so much for clicking on another video, I really do appreciate it. Excuse me. In this one, we're going to be covering the 11th of June 2021 edition of Ring of Honor Television. And with that being said, jump right into it. Opening matchup was a survival of the fittest qualifying match between Dak Draper and Eli Eason, and a very unusual history between these two. The last time these two met, Dalton Castle, towards the end of the match, decided to come down and say hello to them. And of course, those who know who Dalton Castle is, he's the most eccentric, most entertaining, charismatic people, not just in Ring of Honor, but in wrestling full stop. And he's one of the most popular people I've ever seen in wrestling. And to be honest, I love Dalton Castle, he's great. So to see him come out at the very start of this match was a bit unusual. But that being said, these two had a very good match last time they faced each other, and it went to a no contest because of the involvement from Dalton Castle. And in this one, Dalton Castle didn't get involved, but he was trying to egg on Dak Draper to get the win. And even though when Dak Draper was starting to lose momentum, that is when Dalton Castle decided to leave. And that is when Eli Eason picked up the win with his unique finisher, which I forget the name, to be honest. But that being said, this was a very good match and a very different match from their first match because of the way they paced it and the way they wrestled. And I really enjoyed this as a match, to be fair, and these two know how to wrestle each other very, very well. And Dalton Castle added to it again in a very unique way. But that's Dalton Castle and his charisma and the way he does things, it just works. But this was actually a very good match as well. I thought the just more aggressive approach from Dak Draper was very good because he didn't really do that in the first match. In this one, he did with Eason, and this was a very good showing from from him. But Eli Eason was actually, I think, the star of the match here, and that's saying something because Draper was very good. Eason has been on a real roll since returning to Ring of Honor after COVID, obviously, as gets a lot of people up. He was one of them. But he was really, really good in this match, to be fair. His concentration, the way he worked, more focused approach to it, was probably his best performance so far. And that's saying something because his last match against Draper was very good. This was a very good opener, and I think the right man won. Even though I was thinking maybe Draper may win, Eason won, and he did the right thing by winning, I believe. So, thumbs up to that. So, good opening match. The game into the main event: the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Titles. The champions, the champions Tracy Williams and Rhett Titus against the former champions Dragon Lee and Kenny King. And this was going to be fought under pure rules, and as the champions are Williams and Rhett Titus, all of their tag team title matches that are champions will be fought under pure rules. And very unusual stipulation, but of course it is the foundation, and they're all about professional wrestling and the way they do things. And I have to say, it adds a very unique but good element to it, the whole thing. And of course, this is a very fair match for the challengers Dragon Lee and Kenny King, because as the 90th anniversary show, Dragon Lee picked up an injury at the last moment, which is unfortunate to say. He could not be at the 90th anniversary, so they had to vacate the titles, which went to Titus and Williams. But of course, that's not fair, and Ring of Honor did the right thing by bringing in Dragon Lee and Kenny King for this matchup. And a very unusual, and I don't think I've ever seen a tag team title match competed under these rules in Ring of Honor before. But it worked, and it's added such a unique element to it. I mean, pure rule matches have different ways of doing things in this one, but in this one in particular, a tag team title match, so much different, and it works. And the 3 rope breaks were there, and basically it was a real tag team focused match because of the new rules, and it's very unusual to try and explain it in the way the match went on because of the way the rules were set up, but it worked. That was the best part. And basically, as you know, if they get 3 rope breaks and the 3rd rope break is used, they can't, be held if they hold the ropes. In this one, if the 3rd rope break is used and there's a pinfall and the tag team partner comes in to break up the pin, it doesn't count. He can still be pinned. So that's what that side of it comes into. And that's exactly what cost Kenny King and Dragon Lee the champions chance to become the champions again, because Dragon Lee was being covered. Kenny King tried to break up, wherever he kept on counting for obvious reasons, because Kenny King At one point, using all 3 rope breaks for his for his team, which was a bit unusual. But you know what? This was actually a very unique, but also a very good matchup. And knowing these 4 wrestlers, that was no surprise, to be completely fair. And I think this was one of the best tag team title matches I've seen the champions have so far. One of the most unusual, but the way the match was set up, the way that both teams went for the unique elements, because obviously, the Foundation are all about wrestling. The challengers not so much, all about gold. Gold didn't come back to them. The champions, the Foundation, are still the champions. And I have a feeling this feud isn't over for any time soon. But good main event to over top of what was a very good episode of Ring of Honor Television yet again. Last couple of weeks have been great, so great viewing and great viewing. On that positive note, I shall leave the review here. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you all next time. But until next time, take care.